practical or scenario based questions. So let's go one by one. Write a shell script that checks if a file exists and prints a message if it does. Let me go to my UTM. Cat shell script file check.sh. This checks whether the given name of the file exists or not. So I have given the file variable with the file name, and if the file exists, it has to say that file exists, or else the file does not exist. So let's run that. Shell script file check.sh. When I execute it, it throws me an error stating that your file.txt does not exist. So I can say your file.txt. I created a file with the name your file.txt. So when I execute it, it says that the file your file.txt exists. So let's go with the next question. The question was write a shell script that prints the numbers 1 to 100 using a loop. I have the for loop 1 to 100.sh. Let me show you how the for loop looks like. So it's a simple for loop. For I in 1 to 100, I'm giving the range. I have to give the bin bash. As you know, for every shell script you have to give a bin bash, and if the condition is satisfied, like 1 to 100, then it prints the I. So let's do that. Bash for loop.sh. So it prints 100 numbers. Okay. Restart. So let's check what exactly the delete 30 days older file.sh contains. So it has a path to the directory where there are, let's check the, so I'm trying to print this up. I want to see if there are any older files later than. So I could see September 30 is my latest one, I mean the oldest one, but nothing before 30 days. So I think it doesn't delete anything, but let's work on it. I'll try to execute the script. It executed it properly, and as there are no files that are prior to October 20, today is October 23rd, so I have to see the files anything before September 23rd, so nothing there. So I think there are no files that can be deleted. Let's go with the next question. How to check if a service is running on a Linux system and restart if it is not? File restart file.sh. So this is very simple. So if there is, I'm using service Apache 2. So if the system CTL is active and the Apache 2 is normal, then you can say that the service is running, or else it will ask for me that it has to restart the service if the Apache 2 is not installed or it's not running. So let me execute the script. Bash restart file.sh. When I execute it, it asks me for authentication. Let me give the authentication. it says failed to start Apache 2 service because there is no service called Apache 2 in my system. So that's how this you can restart the service, or you can see if it's not available. Let's go with the next question. Write a shell script to monitor CPU usage and alert when usage goes above a threshold. I have written a script. Let me say cat above threshold.sh. So this is a script. So if the threshold is 80, so when I am using a while true, that means I started an infinite loop, and I have given the I was checking for the CPU usage. If it and the simple part is, if the CPU usage is above 80, it should throw me a warning. So let's execute the command. So it keeps on running. So the script will monitor the CPU usage continuously and alert if it exceeds the threshold, which is set to 80%, as you could see here. So you can adjust the threshold value as needed. So it keeps on running, and as the threshold did not is matching, it did not throw me an error. Let me do an Control C. But if the threshold is too high, then it should throw an error.